Well, hello. My name is Gant, and welcome back to Ethereal Enigma. Another filler episode. Yeah, I'm sorry. I said the last one might be the last one, but there's still other things that are still, that's still going on in PixelFade. Because we still haven't done the clubs. And I was looking at one of my comments, and they were saying, there's a secret ending, so I'm gonna find that later. But right now, we're gonna do the clubs, so let us get started. Where we are right now is in like the second part of the game where it's like, oh, we can now choose a club. Remember back then the club fair? Before it was like, clubs will be added at a later time or something like that. So, let's go see if something changes now. The club fair is set up in the quad, with different booths lined up in rows. It's already pretty crowded. Mina's eyes light up.
Oh, wow! It looks like they have a wider selection this year.
I glance at Erilynn, who boredly surveys our surroundings. Do you want to look around?
Is there a point? I'm not going to be here long anyway.
Yeah, but you didn't say you want. But didn't you say you wanted to make the most of your time here?
Yes.
Since you since you have to be at school anyway, you should just look around and see what catches your interest. She doesn't look convinced. Hey, you never know if you don't give it things a chance. Who knows what the next new hobby or interest you'll discover. Think of the possibilities. Erilynn heaves a deep sigh.
If it means you'll stop pestering me about it, then I suppose I'll have a look around.
Yeah, this was Erilynn before, she became like all cutesy and lovey-dovey and like, grown as a person. This was her. I didn't like her when she was like this at all. But, she got better. Like all sundaries, they get better, but it's like the beginning, that's what I hate. Like, this puta, you know what I mean? Kosei overhears and chimes in.
I'm gonna look around too.
Same here.
How about we meet back here when we're done?
Sounds good to me. Once we all agree, we branch off in different directions. I'm about to set off when I spot Kira's long dark hair in the crowd. She happens to glance my way and we make eye contact. Carefully, she makes her way over to me. Hey, are you enjoying the club so far?
It seems interesting.
Club fair so far. Do you have any idea which club you want to join? She pauses, thinking.
I'm not sure. There are a lot to choose from.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to look yet. Kira nods.
I have, but there are more I still want to see.
Huh? I haven't expected Kira to be so interested in the fair. Although it makes sense to check out a lot of the booths when you're still undecided.
Oh, the line for the art club is short now.
Okay. She quickly says goodbye before heading for the booth. I wonder what other booths Kira had checked out. Well, time for me to start looking around. I make a circle around the fair, browsing through all of the club offerings. I walk by posters advertising clubs, ranging from common interest like debate or dance to more obscure ones like what the fuck is that? Haikaru Dorodango, which apparently just dirt polishing. What? Which is apparently just dirt polishing. It seems like there's a club for everything. Most clubs, especially the sports and technical ones, are looking for people who already have experience from junior high and won't accept beginners. That's bullshit, like, accept beginners, what the fuck? A lot of the others have already hit their new member quota. I didn't realize the clubs filled up so fast. No wonder it's been a mad dash. After I finish my first loop, there are 3 available clubs that are accepting new members. The Good Samaritan Club. That sounds good, man. I'm a Christian boy, you know what I mean? Well, newly Christian boy at the age of 18, so this is like kind of my alley. You gotta be a good person, you know? The Science Club. We're gonna get all nerdy. And the Kendo Club. Hoo-ha! With your sword. Which one would I like to learn more about? Let's see. I think we should just do them in order, right? Like Good Samaritan, then Science, then Kendo. Because no lie, I think I want to do the Good Samaritans. Like, I like helping people. I don't know what it is. Like, helping people is like something I really like to do. So, let's see Good Samaritan. I like to pride myself on being a Good Samaritan. So, this club sounds like it could be just right for me. As I approach the booth, immediately, a girl with short dark hair and dyed red tips greet me.
Hello, hello! Welcome to the Good Samaritan Club. I'm Rika Raiden, president of the club.
Ooh, look at her. She looks cute. I'm Gat. So what exactly does this club do?
Well, at our core, we're here to help.
Who do you usually help?
Anyone who needs it, but especially our fellow students. We're here to make sure that the school is a safe environment.
When I say safe like that, like I could just imagine like they have like AR-15s, like, you know what I mean, like surrounding the whole campus, like all clear right here. You know what I mean, like clear over here. Wait, is someone littering? Everyone, code red, get the SWAT team now. Something stupid, you know what I mean? Safe in what way?
In all ways. We'll resolve any disagreements or unfairness through any means necessary.
What do you mean any means necessary? Do you mean like like if someone's bullying a kid, you pull out a knife and like stick it to your neck? It's like, if you ever bully this person again, I will fucking kill you. You know what I mean? Like something like that. Any means necessary. She winks.
Think of us as the justice of the peace, where we dispense justice to keep the peace.
This is intriguing. It sounds like there's more clubs this club than meets the eye. It sounds like you guys are busy. Yeah, it sounds like you guys are busy.
We are, which is why we're always looking for interested members. What do you think? Want to help keep your school safe and fun?
I'm not sure. I actually want to see like the other clubs. Like, hopefully this doesn't sign me out. Like, you can't. You know what I mean? Like, I go back to the thing. It's like, sorry, we're all out of members. You know what I mean? Like, we're all filled up. Get the fuck out of here. Maybe. I haven't decided yet.
No pressure. Feel free to come back once you've made up your mind. We'll be waiting for you.
She winks and waves goodbye. Which club should I check out next? Let's see Science. As I approach the booth, a guy with blonde hair and glasses greets me.
Hello, are you looking to hear more about the Science Club?
Yeah. He nods.
I'm Kohako Kaito, the president of the club.
I'm Gat.
Nice to meet you. This club is for anyone who's interested in different sciences. We share knowledge and debate scientific theory and its philosophical implications. It can be quite enlightening.
Wait. Gat? Was I always Gat? I don't remember. Like, I have a bunch of saves everywhere and they're all fucked. They're all fucked, I'm not gonna lie. They're all fucked. You don't know, like, I had to go back to an old save, like, I think it was, a save that I made, recently to, you know, with my filler episodes, so I could see, like, whatever. It's just, I don't know which save this is, man. It's just somewhere in the beginning. Ugh. Oh, nice.
Are you interested in joining?
To be honest, I'm undecided because you didn't really tell me what your club was. It was like, oh, we did science. What else? Science. Biology, chemistry, physics, engineering. You know what I mean? Science. I'm not sure yet.
That's okay. We're accepting members for as long as the fair lasts. Feel free to stop by again if you like.
Thanks. I turn to leave and he greets the next student in line. Which club should I check out next? The Kendo Club. I wonder what the Kendo Club's requirements are. I definitely want to check out the Kendo Club. It sounds like it could be cool. The first thing I notice about the guy behind the booth is his mismatched eyes. He greets me with a smile.
Hey, I'm Rixnay Lenty, president of the Kendo Club.
Hi, I'm Gat.
Nice to meet you. Are you looking to learn more about Kendo?
Yeah.
Then you've come to the right place. The Kendo Club is for anyone who is interested in Kendo, regardless of their experience level. If you want to learn the art of Kendo, we're happy to teach you. Or if you just want to observe, that's great too. You're just as welcome.
That's good to know. He nods.
Are you ready to jump into the world of Kendo?
I don't know. I don't know yet.
No problem. Come back if you change your mind.
Thanks. He waves as I leave the booth. Which club should I check out next? Well, I made my decision. After learning more about the clubs, I know which one I want to join. Okay, so this is how I'm gonna do it. We're gonna go through one route, then the next, and the next. And hopefully it could be all in one video, like one video Good Samaritan Club, then the next one the Science Club, then the next one the Kendo Club, and the last one, like episode 4, will be the secret ending someone told me about, which I gotta find. So I think that'll be good. Let's try the Good Samaritan Club. I return to the Good Samaritan Club's booth, and Rika smiles broadly.
You came back! I knew you would.
Yeah.
We're excited to have you.
She helps me sign up, and soon I am an official member of the Good Samaritan Club.
See you at our next meeting.
Looking forward to it. As she waves me off, I continue to browse the other booths just for fun. Those clubs sound really cool. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun this year. Just as I return from the booths, I see Kosei and Mina already waiting for us. Hey, did you see anything you like?
Yeah, there were so many. Did you know they have a Taekwondo club this year?
Yeah, I saw that. They have a cooking one too. Just think of all the delicious ramen they make in that club.
Ooh, I bet that would be a good one to join. I saw they added a cosplay club too.
I think this is just basically the same. Like, I'm gonna sit back and like kind of read these for a bit. Like, I think these are the same. Kosei lifts an eyebrow.
Cosplay?
Yep, that's probably the one you're going to join, right?
He crosses his arms.
Do I look like Erilynn to you? Why would I join the cosplay club?
Because you already look like an anime character with that gravity-defying hairstyle.
Hey, it takes some serious skill to look this good.
Like a dumbass? Mina giggles.
Okay then.
What's up with you commenting on my hair all the time?
Because he's in love. He flicks his bangs out of his face with a smirk.
You must be really into it, or you wouldn't focus so much on it.
Kosei, you do not know the half of it. Like, this is episode 2. We don't get to know anything till episode 5, so, you know? Mina makes us face.
Please, don't flatter yourself.
Hey, Mina, you fall in love with that. Remember that. These two never stop, do they? I cough and the two of them look up. Were any of the clubs able to convince you to join them? Mina smiles.
No, I'm sticking with swimming.
Yeah, and I'm not swaying from soccer. What about you?
I joined the Good Samaritan Club. We need more good people in this school.
Good choice. I've heard those guys have helped a lot of students.
I hope so.
Well, I hope you have a lot of fun this year, cuz...
Thanks. I see Erilynn approaching us from the crowd. A determined look is caved across her face.
I have decided.
You know what? And I have decided to skip this because it's gonna be basically the same. So, I'll see you in the next half of the Good Samaritan Club. I want to see how it actually is. You know? Alrighty. See you there. Well, we are back, and this will be our first club activity with the Good Samaritans, so let us continue. Finally, half of the day is over. It's time for LUTs and our club activities. I make my way to the club room, feeling excited. Rika made the club seem pretty interesting, and I'm excited to learn what it's really about. There are other members waiting in the room by the time I arrive. I take a seat and look around. Judging by how casually they're all chatting, I must be the only new addition. The only person I recognize is Rika. She catches my eye and grins. A second later, she hurries over.
Hey there, Good Samaritan.
Hey. She smiles.
Let me introduce you to the team.
We go around and Rika introduced me to my fellow club members. Everyone seems pretty cool and happy to have a new member. I think I'm going to like it here. Afterwards, Rika turns around and addresses the club.
Listen up, everyone. It's a new year and we've already got a lot of requests for help. So, let's get ready to give it all we've got.
There's a strings of whoops from the group as club members clap and cheer. The enthusiasm here is infectious.
I've got our first case here. The case of the pencil snatcher. Some cowardly thief has been stealing pens and pencils from their classmates' cases. Our job is to find this thief and make sure he or she can't get away with doing this anymore.
It's the case of the pencil snatcher. What is this? It's like, are we detectives or something? What the fuck? Okay, this is gonna be cool. And have you ever stole something for school, man? Like, I used to steal from my teachers. I used to steal scissors, and I stole a Spanish dictionary, like a English to Spanish dictionary. Like, I don't even read it, and I'm like, I'm Hispanic, I should know Spanish, but I don't, and I haven't even read it. I have it still, I see it. Yeah, I didn't read it. Nope. Okay. Back to the case of the pencil snatcher. Wow, it's only been a week since school started, and we already got thieves? Rika nods.
It's a sad world we live in, but luckily, we're here to stop them.
A girl with glasses and short hair speaks up.
So, what's our plan?
We're going to plan a trap to sniff them out. This person likes pencils from cases, so we'll leave an unmonitored case in an empty classroom. But what they don't know is that inside is a glitter bomb, which will explode as soon as they open it. They'll be caught red-handed. Literally.
What if a teacher opens it? Is this good? Like, what the fuck? Bringing this person isn't how I expected we'll be handling the situation. Are you sure what we're doing is okay?
Of course it's okay. We aren't doing anything wrong. We're exposing someone who's doing wrong.
That's true. Stealing is bad. She nods.
Ooh, what if we also made a sign that said, I'm a thief?
Nice thinking, Hina. I like it. Now, does anyone have a pencil case we can use?
Yeah, I have an extra.
With our plans decided, we split up into groups and make our preparations. I help with gathering materials and crafting our sign. Rika leads us to an empty, dark classroom. She turns the key into the lock, and we quietly filter in. We place the pencil case visibly on the desk, making sure anyone passing by the hall can see it. Then, we secure the sign in place. Next, we hide and wait. I nudge Rika. Are you sure the thief will come?
Positive. Based on what I've heard, they can't resist the temptation.
I try to be patient, but this is taking forever. Just when I'm about to give up hope, I see a tall girl sneak into the room. She glances around before cautiously approaching the pencil case. When it's clear nobody is around, she unzips it. A burst of sparkle powders her face, shirt, and hands.
Ah!
Ha! Busted!
That's what you get, pencil thief. Uh-huh. We flick on the lights and a sign drops down in red accusing letters. It reads, I'm a thief.
What's going on?
Rika jumps from her hiding spot.
You've been caught stealing is what's going on.
It's not stealing. This case was just sitting there.
So?
Yeah, what if someone comes back for it, fucker?
So, finders keepers.
No. Not in school. In the real world, probably, but school? No. Because we are the good Samaritans. We'll stop you from your villainous acts. Rika crosses her arms.
That's not how it works.
Exactly.
It's not like anyone was using it. If someone really wanted it, then maybe they shouldn't have left it unguarded.
Rika grins and points to the glitter.
Clearly it wasn't unguarded, was it?
The girl opens her mouth but doesn't speak. Ha, we got her. A few random students pass by the hall and peek into the classroom. We hear them speaking quietly to each other.
Who's that? What's going on?
Wait, is that the pencil thief?
I think it is.
Oh man, we need to be extra careful around her. My friend had her pencil stolen right before a quiz, and she got in trouble for being unprepared.
Oh my god, man. I'm just remembering in college, you need to have a pencil and have a Scantron when you're testing. You don't not know. I had to run from the students to the student store from my classroom. Like, my classroom was on the other side of campus, and the student store is on the other side, you know what I mean? I had to fucking sprint to the student store, wait, you know what I mean? Like, cause I got to class early, like, I like to get in like 10 minutes early, until someone, like, I was talking to someone, they're like, oh yeah, we have a test today, and I'm like, fuck! I just dashed, I fucking ran to that student store. I made it on time. I made it like, maybe a couple seconds before the teacher got there, and I was like, oh my god, man. But yeah, you get in trouble if you don't have your shit together in college. No, literally, they will not let you take the test. My brother, he forgot his Scantron and he couldn't take a test. Yeah, but he still passed the class.
That's so awful. Yeah, we'll definitely need to keep an eye on her. I need to tell my friends and warn them.
What friends? You sound like a fucking loser. I'm gonna tell my friends and warn them. You know, my imaginary friends. Casper, SpongeBob.
Same here.
The students hurry away, and the thief's face turned bright red. She knocks the pencil case off of the desk, and then runs off, trailing glitter behind her. But not before we snap evidence of her crime. Now the word is spreading about who she is, I believe the only pencils she'll be taking are her own. Everyone congratulates each other on a job well done. I feel the exhilaration too.
Now, let's clean up before a teacher finds out we were here.
I hope everyone cleaned the classrooms until it's spotless. Luckily, most of the glitter landed on the girl rather than the desk. By the time we're done, it's like we were never there.
So, what'd you think, rookie?
I think justice was served. Rika laughs.
Oh yeah, you'll fit right in.
Hell yeah.
Welcome aboard.
Hell yeah, I'll fit right in. So, our club time is over, and we return to our class. I have a smile on my face as I sit down for the rest of my lessons. Alrighty, now we're gonna go to the next scene, which I don't know when it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to do a lot of skipping until the next club scene, so I'll see you there. Alright, I'm back again. Let's go for club meeting number 2. And man, that one was long. I had to skip through everything, man. From, you know, where they go to the springs, the hot springs. Yeah, man, that shit took a long time. Okay, I quickly pack up my things. Just as I'm about to head home, I remember that I have a club meeting after school. Shouldering my bag, I make my way to the club room. I greet my club members when I enter and take a seat. I'm pretty used to our chaotic start by now. Rika will introduce the case, and we'll all put a plan into motion. Today though, feels different. Everyone seems a lot less energetic and a lot more relaxed than usual. A few minutes later, Rika looks around.
Everyone here? Alright, let's head on over to the classrooms.
I blink in surprise. Is this part of a new case? I shuffle along with the rest of the group, some of them carrying brooms, cloths, and other cleaning supplies. When we reach the classroom, Rika splits us up into smaller groups. I follow her into the first classroom, while the others into their exciting rooms. She claps her hands together.
Right. Duty calls, everyone. Let's make sure this room is spick and span.
Wait. What? We're cleaning a room? What about doing a case? My clubmates grab the supplies and begin cleaning. Rika offers me an eraser and points to the chalkboard.
You can help me erase the board.
Do I question her? That's cold, right? No. We're gonna do this military style. They have, in my mind, they have AR-15s and they patrol the fucking, the whole campus, keeping the school safe. Yes, ma'am. I'm happy to help whenever I'm needed.
That's the spirit.
After accepting the eraser, I follow Rika's lead and wipe down the board. I'm still confused by what's going on, but everyone else is acting as if this is normal, as this is a normal occurrence. This has to be the beginning of a prank, right? I'm sure once we're done cleaning, then we'll move right into setting up our real mission. Soon, the chalkboard is clear, the desks are wiped, and the floors are swept. Rika surveys the room and nods, satisfied.
Nice work, team! Another job well done. Let's go check on the others.
As everyone collects the cleaning supplies, I approach Rika. Is that it?
A real go-getter, aren't you? Well, if that wasn't enough for you, then I'm sure some of the other rooms would appreciate your help.
No, I mean, what's the plan now?
Nothing.
Huh? You mean we were literally just cleaning to clean?
Yup.
Why?
Because that's what good Samaritans do.
Well, yeah, you help people like teachers and everything. She folds her arms behind her head, grinning broadly. I'm not sure I follow. Rika giggles.
We're called the Good Samaritan Club, which means that sometimes we need to actually do things that will help out the teachers in school. That way, they remain happy and won't go digging into what we actually do.
Okay. But we actually help people anyway by punishing the bad guys.
I know, and it's easier for us to do that without the faculty monitoring us.
I pause, thinking about it. I guess it's true that teachers don't usually like it when students take matters into their own hands. They're always telling us to contact one of them when there's a problem, but they don't consider every issue to be important. That is true, man. Like, every issue is important. Like, fuck, man, if someone got bullied in my school, people got bullied and no one really gives a fuck. Teachers didn't give a shit. The only time teachers stepped in is if there was fighting in the hallways. Oh my god, fighting in the hallways. It was like either depends, like if it's like the start of the school, like August or January when we come back from breaks, there's always a fight. Other than that, it's like every other 2 weeks there will be a fight. Oh man, those shits used to be cool. Like, I had a fight in my classroom. That shit was cool. I saw the whole thing went down. Like, I don't know what we were doing. We were just fucking around. Like, this guy, he had a rubber band, right? And he's like shooting it like a gun. It hits this guy who's like walking by. It hits him. Then the guy got mad, and the other guy was like just laughing until he fucking pulls him out of the seat, right? Then the guy who got off, like the guy who was getting pulled, he fucking punched him, and that shit went down in the class. I saw that shit. I was front row seat for that. Ah, dude, that shit was dope. Okay, I'm fucking okay. What was the whole point of that story? Oh yeah, teachers don't give a shit unless it's like fighting. Like, seriously, they don't give a shit. Teacher, this person was mean to me. I don't give a shit. Get out of here. I'm on my break. Okay, let's continue. That makes sense. Rika nods and then curls into a sly grin. She holds up a set of keys.
Plus, doing this gives us extra access around the school.
So that's how you're able to open up locked classrooms.
Yep, pretty sweet, right? And we only need to help out once every few weeks. The rest of the time, we can keep doing what we do best.
That's not bad at all. She nods and winks.
Now, let's go and make sure the others aren't slacking off.
We check on the other groups, making sure their classrooms are up to standard. Rika expects perfection in everything we do, even if it is boring grunt work. Cleaning takes up our whole meeting time, but I understand why we do it, and why no one seems to mind. It's for the greater good of the club. Finally, it's time to go home. Alrighty. I will see you on the next... Oh wait, hold on. Let me read this. I say goodbye to my clubmates and hurry back to the house. With my power-walking determination, I arrive home in record time. Okay, now I'll see you in the next club meeting. Alrighty, I'll see you. Yo, you know what time it is. It's club meeting number 3. Alrighty, let us continue with the Good Samaritans. Oh shit, I didn't even read that part. Time to go to my club meeting. Hurrying out of the classroom, I make my way to the club room. When I arrive, I spot a few of my clubmates already in the room, but not Rika. That's strange, she's always here. Suddenly, the door flies open and Rika skids to a stop in front of us.
Change of plans, everyone! Today we'll finally put that overbearing Ichiro in his place.
A few of my clubmates perk up.
We've been trying to get back at that uptight hall monitor for months now.
I could just imagine, it's like, so, if we're gonna kill him? Whoa, you need to calm down. You know what I mean?
Yup, and we've finally been gifted the perfect opportunity. There's some very loud, angry woman yelling for a teacher in the hallway.
Oh man, Ichiro would have a field day.
Exactly. So roll out, everyone. I'll need you, and you to come with me.
She points to Hina and a couple of other people.
The rest of you fan out and look for Ichiro. Make sure you lead him to that woman.
Rika disappears just as quickly as she arrives. There's a pause, and then we all jump into action. We disperse where we are assigned to go. I travel down the hallway looking for Ichiro. I've never run into him before, but I heard the horror stories. He berates anyone without a hall pass, and will even force them to wait while he inspects the pass for authenticity. If someone uses the bathroom, he'll hang around to make sure there's no funny business. It's excessive and a little creepy. Just my luck, as I turn the corner, I spot Ichiro checking signature slick back hair and a firmly pressed uniform. There's not a wrinkle in sight, and he wears each piece neatly, including the jacket. Ichiro! He turns in my direction and immediately scowls.
Hey, shouldn't you be in class? Where's your pass?
Where's your pass, fucking hall monitor? There's an option, where's yours? Yes. I glance at his empty hands and pockets and fold my arms. I think the better question is, where's yours? Without missing a beat, he flashes me a printed badge that reads, Hall Monitor. Wow, did you make that yourself?
No! Don't change the subject!
He did. He fucking made himself. What a fucking loser. Hall monitors are fucking losers. We never had one in my school, but because they're for fucking nerds. I smirk. He totally did. Right now, there's some random lady yelling in the hallways of the school. I don't know who she is. This is a clear case of stranger danger. Ichiro's scowls deepen, and he adjusts his badge and smooths out his jacket.
Oh no, not on my watch. Where is she?
Oh no, not on my watch. I'm gonna have to take her down. Hiding my glee, I follow Rika's direction and lead him to where she said the woman was. As we grow clearer, we hear the echoes of her pounding on the administration's door.
Excuse me! Excuse me! I demand to speak to someone!
It had to be a fucking Karen. Yes. Yes. Immediately, Ichiro storms up to her.
Ma'am, I'm going to need you to step back.
He's like a fucking cop, like, ma'am, I'm gonna need you to step back. Ricky and the team watch from around the corner. I join them and refocus my attention. The woman huffs, barely giving him a glance as he continues knocking on the door.
Ugh, why are there so many children in this school? Where are the adults?
That is stupid as shit. Like, why is there so many children in this school? 'Cause it's a fucking school? Like, what, you thought there would be dogs here? Like, the fuck?
Ma'am, are you allowed to be in this building?
How dare you! I am a parent and have every right to be here!
You got no right, bitch.
Then where's your visitor's pass?
Why would I need that? I'm not a visitor. My son attends this school.
Any non-faculty or student needs a pass to come into the building, so without one, you're breaking the rules.
That doesn't apply to me. I'm a parent.
No, you're a bitch. Like, I don't like saying that word because it's bad, but, you know, she's being a bitch. She's being a puta right now. Like, oh, I'm a parent. Yeah, but you need to follow the rules. How do we know you're a parent? Maybe you're a fucking child molester. We don't know.
So, being a parent means nothing. If you don't have a pass, then you can't be here. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
How rude! Is that how you talk to your elders? I'm going to need to speak to someone about this. Where is the manager?
This is a school. We only have a principal. Suddenly, the administration's doors opens and the principal steps out. With a broad, placating smile, he welcomes the woman into the office.
Apologies for the delay. Please, why don't you come inside so we can chat?
Did you hear the way this child spoke to me? I demand he be reprimanded for his rudeness.
Sir, she doesn't have a pass.
A look of annoyance flashes across the principal's face. Clearly, this was not something he wanted to deal with.
I apologize, ma'am. I'll be certain to have a discussion with him about his behavior. For now, why don't you step inside to my office?
The woman crosses her arms.
Not until the appropriate measures are taken so we can't harass anyone else.
I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding. But for now, Ichiro, please return your hall monitor pass until I have a chance to fully clear up the situation.
But sir, there's nothing to clear up. She's a visitor without a pass. That's a clear violation of the rules.
And you're talking back to your teachers too. Have you no respect?
Color puta, color puta, color puta.
It's my job to enforce the rules, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
Color puta, color puta. Oh, I'm sorry, you're not Hispanic. This is Japan. Call her a bitch. Call her a bitch.
Ichiro,
The principal's tone is stern, without a hint of friendliness to his voice.
your pass.
Reluctantly, Ichiro hands it all over.
Now I suggest you return to your club before you're cited for wandering the halls without a pass.
Ooh. The principal motions for the woman to enter. After shooting Ichiro a final glare, she stomps into the office. He follows her and firmly shuts the door behind him. A crowd of students have gathered, curious by the commotion, and watch attentively. As Ichiro stands awkwardly in the hall, I hear the students whisper to each other.
Did you see that? That parent just insisted that Ichiro be removed from being a hall monitor.
Yeah, I can't believe it. It serves him right, though. He had such a big ego.
For sure. Did you see how he even talked back to the principal?
I know, right? Like, shit.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't get suspended. Losing his pass is the least the principal could have done.
I know. At least now Ichiro knows what happens when someone abuses their power. Maybe he won't be such a jerk about it in the future.
Why can't cops be like that? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I like cops because, we need law and order. I wanted to be a cop too, but like, when shit like that happens, when there's cops that abuse their powers. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that badge is like, ooh, I got power, you know what I mean? It's like, they don't do that, like, hand in your badge, now. It's like, they don't do that, man. I wish they did, that would be cool, you know what I mean? Like, hey, hand in your badge. You're going home for the weekend until I figure out what to do with you. You know what I mean? Like, something like that.
If he ever gets his job back.
That too.
With how big this crowd has gotten, I'm sure the news about Ichiro will spread like wildfire. Rika motions us to return before we're spotted. Once we're safely back in the club room, she nods.
That should put Ichiro in his place. I'm sure after the principal talks to him, he'll think twice about being so rude.
The principal didn't seem happy at all.
He probably didn't want to deal with a complaint that could have been avoided if Ichiro had a better attitude. It's one thing to enforce the rules, and another to be a tyrant about it.
Yeah, hopefully he learned his lesson. Our club meeting ends shortly after. After tidying up, I grab my stuff and leave the room. Back in the hallway, I run to... Okay. So, I'll see you for the last club meeting. Alrighty? I'll see you there. And hello. My name is Gan. And welcome back for the 4th club meeting. Oh my god, man. Like, this has gotta be the last one. Because this is basically end of the game. This is episode 5. The 4th and last meeting. Hopefully. Or maybe there's a little bit more that we don't know about. I'll look at it after we do this one. So, let us continue. By the time all of our classes are over, I'm ready to do something fun. Luckily, I have a club meeting today. After packing up all of my stuff, I say goodbye to my friends and head to the club room. On the way, I run into Daisuke. Oh, hey Daisuke.
Hey, you were just the guy I was hoping to see.
Oh, really? What's up?
I've got some news to share with you and Erilynn.
Oh yeah, this is the... I'm actually Neil, and that's the information I want to show you. Like, shut up, Daisuke. That piques my interest. You had your breakthrough?
Yeah, but it would be better to tell you both together. I'm heading to the student council now. Are you free later?
Yeah, I'm free after my club meeting.
Great. Let's meet in the courtyard afterwards.
Sounds good. He nods, then waves goodbye.
I'll see you later then.
Bye. As Daisuke heads off, I continue down the hall towards the club room. My curiosity is burning, but I try not to think too much about what Daisuke might tell us. I'll find out soon enough. Right now, I should focus on my club activities. Soon, I arrive and greet my fellow club members. When I arrive, the first thing I notice are piles of papers collected on the tables. Upon closer inspection, I recognize that they're detention slips. What's going on? Rika turns around and grins.
This, my friend, will be our biggest victory yet.
Detention slips?
Not just any detention slips. Detention slips for Mr. Ueno.
Peering closely at the notes, I realize that she's right, that most of these notes were written for her. He sure gave you a lot of detentions.
I know, unfairly so. He's always had a vendetta against me, and I don't know why. So it's time that we called him out on his unfair treatment.
Are you sure that's a good idea? He's a teacher, which means if you anger him, he could actually do something drastic, like expel you.
That's something I don't have to worry about.
Why not? She sighs, her smile's turning sad.
Because this will be my last meeting with the Good Samaritan Club. And this school.
Wait, what? I'm not just gonna lie, like, I've grown a close bond to her. She's actually pretty cool. What? Why?
My family and I are moving.
You can't leave. No sadness right now. We're not gonna fucking cry like we did with Erilynn. We're gonna stand up and salute her. I stand up on one of the desks and salute. It's been an honor to serve under you. Rika giggles, grinning broadly, and salutes me back.
Make sure you keep up the good work. So, if I must leave, then this will be the ultimate lesson in justice of all.
She gestures to all of the detention slips. How did you get so many? Are they all yours?
Nope. It turns out Mr. Ueno loves assigning detention for every little thing, and people are sick of it. Our fellow students have happily agreed to help out with our little prank.
What are we going to do with them?
We're going to stick them on Mr. Ueno's car and expose him as the unjust teacher he is.
Rika raises her fist, electing cheers from the rest of the club members.
So, let's get to work.
We each collect as many piles as we can, and then sneak out to the parking lot. Rika points out Mr. Ueno's car, and we begin sticking. We stick as many slips as we can until every inch is covered. Wow, that's a lot of detention. Afterwards, we return to the school as if nothing had happened. It isn't long before rumors spread across the covered car. A few minutes later, we spot Mr. Ueno racing down the hall as we scramble after him. A small crowd has already gathered as students giggle and whisper about the car.
My car!
Wait, in this one there's an E, while this one it's a U. Mr. Ueno whirls around the crowd, pointing an accusing finger. His face is boiling red.
Who's responsible for this?
Everyone quiets down, avoiding eye contact with the teacher.
Was it you?
He points to a random student, who ferociously shakes his head.
You?
No!
It was me.
Rika steps out from the crowd and plants her feet, putting her hands on her hips.
Miss Raiden, I should have known.
Scowling, he clicks open a pen and whips out his trusty detention card. Then, he writes her a large slip and shoves it in Rika's hand.
I'm sure you know the drill by now.
Rika glances at the slip and then curls into a sly grin. Keeping eye contact with Mr. Ueno, she slaps the slip on his car.
Miss Raiden!
With a laugh, she races away amidst the cheers and laughter of her peers, while Mr. Ueno scrambles after her. Between the laughter, I hear Fuston's talking.
This is hilarious!
Mr. Ueno totally deserves it. You know he gave me detention once because I was chewing gum in class.
I remember a teacher got mad at me for chewing gum. You know what I did? It was a dick move because he's a cool teacher. He just got mad at me for chewing gum. No, you know what? No, that was a different teacher. But I'll tell you right now. For the other teacher, right? He didn't really do nothing bad. I just did it because I'm stupid. But I stick gum in like a keyhole, right? Then I got a pencil and I jammed it in there. I broke the fucking lock. Luckily there was another door to open the classroom, but this was in high school. I fucking broke the lock. Oh my god. They didn't replace it till the next year. Gat's confession of his school hectic days.
Seriously?
Yeah, he didn't even ask me to spit it out. Just straight up gave me detention.
That's such BS.
That's stupid. Like, spit out the gum. Now you have a detention. You know what I mean? Like, why not do both?
I know. So thank goodness for Rika and the Good Samaritan Club. They're so freaking awesome.
My chest swells with pride. Our club is freaking awesome. And it's nice to be recognized. If only Rika was here to hear it. I bet she'll be thrilled to know what our club means to everyone. Soon, the other teachers come out and break up the crowd. Since Rika is occupied, our club is dismissed for the day. So, I wave goodbye to my friends. One thing is for sure, Rika's legacy will live on, even after she transfers. I leave my club and make my way into the courtyard. My chest is tense in anticipation of the news. I wonder what kind of breakthrough he could have. Did he meet another Velvet? Oh, this is basically stupid dice games. Alright. Hopefully that's the last one, but I feel like there could be more, so I'm gonna continue. Just to wait, okay? Okay, so that was basically the end of the club right there. It was only 4 club meetings. Like, that kind of ended on a cliffhanger, which, like, we didn't really say goodbye to Rika. But, like, there's no other place right now, because this is, like, basically the end of the game right here. You get what I mean? Like, there will be no other club meetings. We don't even go back to school after this point, so there's no point. So if you liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Oh wait, did I say hit the bell notification? Yeah. I'll see you next time. Well, I'll see you Monday, Tuesday for sure. Because I'm gonna go hang out with my family, and I'm gonna be gone for 2 days. We're gonna go to the beach. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my mom to the beach, and she lives, you know, far. So, I'll see you next time. See you Tuesday, if not Monday, okay? Alrighty, this is farewell, and as always, bye-bye.